Starting system. At the starting of the engine, the force needed for the initial intake and compression strokes should be supplied externally to rotate the crankshaft. The principles of the DC motor. After a conductor which can be freely rotate in the magnetic field is installed, a brush contacting to the commutator to supply the current to the conductor is attached and then the current is applied. A force is generated to a direction according to the Fleming's left-hand law. Rotating part. The armature is consisting of a shaft and an iron core, a plurality of armature coil and commutator. The coil is inserted into the slot with being isolated, in which the one end of the coil is connected to the N pole and the other end is connected to the S pole. The armature coil is soldered with each commutator plate. It makes the current from brush flow in one direction to the armature coil. Fixed part. The fixed part of the start motor is comprised of a yoke generating the magnetic field for rotating the armature, a pole core, a field coil, a brush holder, and front and rear end frames. Solenoid switch. This is also called as a magnetic switch. It does a role of the switch doing on-off operation for the large current flown from the battery to the start motor and the joint connecting the pinion of the start motor and engine flywheel ring gear. Overrunning clutch. Roller type overrunning clutch. The roller type uses about 4/5 roller, as this type has lightweight and small size. The inertia generated when the both gears are joined is small so that the pinion or ring gear is less damaged. Multi-plate type overrunning clutch. This type is used for the armature movable type start motor. The spline is formed at the armature shaft to combine with the spline formed inside of the advanced sleeve, and then they can make a sliding movement. Sprag type overrunning clutch. This type is generally used for heavy-weight engines. Bendix type. This type is a method using the character that the inertia of pinion and the series start motor are rotating in high speed with no load. Pinion perturbation type. When the starter switch is on, 1. Current from the battery flows from the terminal S of the magnetic switch to the pull-in coil P and holding coil H. 2. The plunger, attracted by the magnetic flux of the pull-in coil and holding coil, pushes out the pinion. 3. When the pinion engages with the ring gear, the contact P2 closes. 4. The large current directly flows from battery to the motor. 5. Turn the pinion. 6. No current flows to the pull-in coil. Armature perturbation type. This type has been used in diesel engine. Reduction gear type. The oil gear reduction type is generally used for the two-wheel vehicle. The electrical indentation type generally used for the small size and lightweight requirements. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.